Hey, what's up? It's Cody the Coin Raptor, and I want to talk to you about the Bitcoin and Ethereum charts. Okay, so a lot has happened again in the last day or so that I've actually done these TA videos. So, Bitcoin recently went right through that support level here at about 28,000. It punched right through, wicked right through. You can see right now that it's come up a little bit. It found support here at the 200-week moving average. This right here, this 200-week moving average is incredibly important for Bitcoin. It has to hold these levels. If it doesn't hold these levels, next support you're going to see is down here at about 25,500 or so. So I'll be watching and seeing whether or not I can hold this. It's been steadily declining as the days go on, and even in the weekend, there's a massive, massive amount of selling pressure on the weekends here. If you can take a look at the weekly RSI at the bottom here, and so this will indicate whether or not it's oversold or it's overbought, and if it's below this 30 or so, that's oversold, and if it's above this 70, that's overbought. So right now we're hovering at about 32.57, and if I zoom out, you can take a look and see what the price history is for the RSI, this indicator, and you can see that right now we're actually below the March 2020 lows. So it's more oversold now than it was back in the start of the pandemic. And right now it goes all the way back to December of 2018. So that bear market, that was when the last time it was this oversold. Now that doesn't necessarily mean it can't go lower, because even in that 2018 bear market, we saw it go down even under this level here at about 29 or so. And so I definitely think that it can definitely go lower at this point. Just because it's so heavily oversold doesn't mean it can't go lower. Now, I also want to talk about the crypto quant Bitcoin NVT Golden Cross. This is another indicator that I did a video about, and I've been monitoring it lately. And it was actively able to predict the local top here on the 29th of May. You can see here we have the price on the bottom and then the NVT Golden Cross here at the top. As soon as it reaches this red zone here, it's overbought, and if it reaches the green zone down here, it's oversold. So you can see here it came up into the red zone, and this red zone and the red zone, and then it came back down again. You can see this, it correlates with the price. This isn't always not always 100% accurate, but it is accurate from time to time. One of the indicators I pay attention to, and you can see that it tends to follow the price fairly well. And the only problem here with this golden cross right now is that it's a couple of days time delayed, so we won't figure out whether or not it's topped out for about a day or so. This is free and available on CryptoQuant. Now, it looks like we're not over bought just yet, but it's ticking up a little bit. So this is not really telling us, whether or not we're in a local top or a local bottom just yet, but something to pay attention to, something to look out for. Now, this is what I expect for Bitcoin. It has not shown any sort of bottoming pattern. It has not shown any pause whatsoever or any sort of reversal or anything. I expect that in the near term, again, things are going to be looking pretty bearish. So it's going to be tough to break this bearish trend. We'll see what happens tomorrow when the markets open, because if the NASDAQ opens up green, we could see a little bit of a green push. We could see some green volume showing up, some buyers stepping in here. But if the NASDAQ and the markets open down, then it's going to come and it's going to retest this level of support, the 200-week moving average, 27,000, and then again, if that breaks, you're going to go down to 25,000, and then we'll see if it can hold this level. That 25,000 is vital, because there is not much support at all for Bitcoin below that level. Below that level, I'd be looking at something like 22,000, and then below that, you're looking at something about like 20,000, which was the peak of the 2018 bull market right there. So I think that might turn into support, some heavy support. Okay, let's also talk about ETH while we're at it here. So Ethereum, a lot of the same kind of story here. However, Ethereum could not hold a 200-week moving average. So Ethereum's been doing a lot worse than Bitcoin right now. And I pointed out yesterday that we have several weeks of red candles, a massive number of red candles going down here for ETH. It couldn't hold a 200-week moving average. And it's come down here to this level at about 14,000, or sorry, about 1430 or so. And we can see that last time I was at this level was about February of 21. And that's become the support line for this. Now, if it breaks through that support, what you're looking at is a lower level here at about almost 1300. And then below that, 1200. So you can think every 100 or so, psychologically speaking, that could potentially be a level of support. Now you take a look at the RSI again for Ethereum. It's at about 29 right now, and if you zoom out and you take a look at the whole RSI, the weekly RSI, the only time it was this oversold is back in December of 2018, and at that point it reached a low of 27. So again, just because the RSI is low doesn't necessarily mean that that's the bottom. It could fall again down to those levels of 2018. That's entirely possible, and it can keep going. But it just goes to show you that we're historically multi-year oversold on ETH. And right now the picture still looks very bearish given the fact that it couldn't hold this 200-week moving average, and most of the time it's done a decent job at doing that. So what I'm looking for on ETH is to make sure it holds that support level that I outlined here of 1430, and again, it really depends entirely upon how the markets open up tomorrow. We could potentially get a nice greenish bump, or we could get more selling pressure. And that would probably be enough to retest the support level if it doesn't retest it today, and possibly even break through this support. So right now, again, things are looking very bearish for ETH as well. But we'll have to see. I'll be making, again, several more videos, and I'm trying to do these chart TAs every single day. So if you guys like this content, please like and subscribe, and give me a comment, and just let me know like what you like and what you don't like, or what you want me to do, or if there's any sort of indicators that you have seen with the market and you want to go ahead and add that here to my video, something you want me to show, something that you would like me to show you. I'd appreciate that. Okay, this is Cody the Coin Raptor signing out.